Evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, happy Monday. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am just looking at sharing my live. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Where is the perfumes are up there? I am looking for. Where is the good evening, good evening, good evening? Sorry, I am looking for whoever just came in my room. I'm sorry. I am just trying to share out my live. But good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Monday. Today is Budget with Faith Monday. Thank you so much for joining. Truly appreciate you. Budget with Faith Monday. Sorry, I am looking for my live goal and I don't see it. Okay, so let's just do perfumes. We're gonna edit this. We're gonna do 10. Thank you so much for joining the room. Oh, Lanieri, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly appreciate you. Today is Budget with Faith Monday. Douglasville, thank you so much for joining. Today is Budget with Faith Monday. I'm just sharing out my live. Thank you so much for coming into the room. Truly appreciate everyone for being here tonight. Truly appreciate it. Hold on one second. Just sharing out my live. One second. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm sorry, you guys. I am just sharing out the live, doing all of the things that we are supposed to do. Doing all of the things. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Tamala, thank you so much for joining. Patty Cake, thank you so much for joining. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Tonight is Budget with Faith, Budget with Faith Monday. So tonight we're going to be talking about covering bills but stuck at zero. Nia, thank you so much for joining. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. If you can share out the live, if you can tap the live. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to share out this live. Sharing out my live. Thank you so much for being here on the YT. Just sharing out my live. Thank you so much for being here. Tonight is Budget with Faith Monday. Again, just sharing out the live. Thank you so much for your patience, you guys. Truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for, I'm just sharing out the live. If you guys are new to my room, put new in the chat. Let me know where you are watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Thank you so much for being here. And again, today is Budget with Faith Monday. So we're talking about all things personal finances with the God in the center. All right. Thank you so much, Christine. Christine, thank you so much for being here. Sorry about that, you guys. I was just trying to share out my live. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your patience. If you could tap the screen and you could like the live and share it out. Okay, tonight is budget. Well, tonight is Budget with Faith on Mondays, but tonight we're going to be talking about covering bills but can't save a dime. Okay, have you ever was able to you covered all your bills, right? But you still could not save. We are going to break it down tonight. Let me know if you are new to my room. If you are new, let me know where you are watching from. But again, tonight is Budget with Faith Monday. So I usually have a theme every, I guess, during the week. If people are new to my room, my name is Janine. I am a budget coach. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So usually on Mondays, we talk about budget. So today is Budget with Faith Mondays. Wednesdays, we talk about saving with grace. So saving your money with grace. So those that's what Wednesday where we talk about. And Friday are debt-free Fridays. We talk about all things getting out of debt. And Sundays, I am on here on Sundays. Sunday is prayer over your finances. So thank you so much for being here. New here, watching from New Jersey. Christine, thank you so much for being here, friend. Thank you so much for being here. You're from Jersey. I am from Philly. So we're like neighbors. We are neighbors. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you. And again, my name is Janine. I am a budget coach. I help busy moms save money, get out of debt, build wealth with God in the center. And again, as you can see, covering bills but can't save a dime. That is what we're going to talk about today. Because sometimes, I get so many clients that I have and they don't know where to start with budgeting. The numbers may not add up. Last week, we talked about a budget where I just did a mock budget and the budget was negative $300. So I broke down some of the ways to, fix the change the variable expenses so we can get the budget to a positive number. So tonight we're going to be talking about a mock budget, and you can cover the bills but you don't have any margin. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. If you could tap on the screen, if you can grab your daily heart points, that the orange heart up the top, that just lets TikTok know. Crystal, thank you so much for being here, that you enjoy my content. And then it also allows you as your engagement points as the viewer. So you can get your engagement points in here. And then it helps me as the TikTok live host. So truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you so much, Chosen, for entering the room. Thank you so much. So I'm just waiting a few just to see about a few more people that will enter the room. Thank you so much for everyone being here. So yes, we are going to be talking about budgeting tonight. And I had some like engagement questions that I usually kind of start off with just to warm the room up, people that are new to my content. Thank you so much, lady, for joining. Truly appreciate it. Miss Jot, thank you so much for joining. So just, waiting a few minutes for people to come into the room. And again, tonight we are going to be talking about covering bills but can't save a dime. And again, this is going to be a safe space that we talk about personal. Renee Reed, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate you for being here. If you are new to my room, let me know where you are watching from. Mo Fire, thank you so much for being here. Truly thank you so much for joining a fan club. Truly, truly appreciate it. I have a lot of new people in my room. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. I am a budget coach. I help busy moms save money, get out of debt, and build wealth with God in the center. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. And again, we are going to be talking about budgets tonight. So if you ever been where you're covering bills but can't save a dime, listen, this is a safe space. Watching from NC. Oh, okay. North Carolina. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Truly appreciate you for being here. And again, I am from Philly. I'm on the East Coast. I know it's late for us. I know it's late. So I'm definitely going to give you some gems. Stick to the end and we'll give you some gems. And we are just going to talk about, because personal finances can be very stressful for a lot of people. Jenna, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Personal finance can be stressful for a lot of people. My clients sometimes don't know where to start. And again, this is going to be a safe space for us, no judgment. We don't judge over here. We talk about personal finances and with God in the center. So I got a couple like engagement questions for you guys. Since what's so crazy? I asked God for a financial breakthrough, and then you are here. You know what? It's so crazy because I'm telling you, somebody told me that in my room exactly yesterday. They literally said that they were stressed out about their finances, and then poof, because I prayed over finances yesterday and they see my live. So I just feel like every time, God just put people in places, and I was obviously meant for you to see my live. So you are in the right place, friend. I'm glad that you are here because God said, you know what? You need some encouragement. We all do in reference to our personal finances. You are not alone. Some people are trying to get out of debt. Some people are trying to learn how to budget. Some people are trying to learn how to save. So I always, before I do my lives, I'm like, Lord, decrease me and increase you. Whatever you have me to say, whatever I need to say to encourage a mom, whoever out there that needs to hear the message, make sure that I say the right words. Thank you so much for being a title gifter. Thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate it. So obviously you are meant to be here, friend, and I truly appreciate you. So Lisa, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. So I got a little, a couple questions that I always start off my live, and just trying to warm up the room, wait for people to come in. Thank you so much for sharing and tapping out the live. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. So I have a question. My first question, I can't read that name that just came in, but welcome in, firm. Welcome in. Welcome in. My first question is, have you done your budget for October yet? Put it in the chat. Have you guys done your budget for October? Yes or no? Let me know. Thank you. No. Oh, okay. It's okay, friend. We gonna get it. No, we are gonna get it together. Thank you so much. No free weekends. I think that's what it say. No free weekends. Thank you so much for joining. No free weekends. You don't have any free weekends? We need to be free on the weekends. Thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. It's okay if you didn't do your budget. It is okay. We're going to get it together. We are going to get it together. I have a lot of free resources, a link that's in my bio. So to help you start your budget. But even if you don't even want to do the free resources, what I would say to you, friend, is get a print out a calendar. You can put out a free calendar for October. Write down your bills for the month of October, and then write down the due dates, write down your pay dates, and then split your pay dates and your bills. And I think I have a video. I think I do have a video. If you go to my content on my page, I talk about the split paycheck method. And it's one of the easiest ways to start really budgeting and look at your numbers. So it's okay if you don't have your budget, but you still got time. You still got time. And if you have any other questions to help you with your budget, I'm always here. Ask Mama Wanda. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate it. If we can tap out the screen so we can get, I want to get the first goal of 10,000 likes. If we could just tap out the screen. Thank you so much for being here. Anybody else in the room, did you do your budget for October? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know that you do your budget for October. Everybody else in the room. And it's okay if you didn't. It's okay if you didn't. We still have time to get it together. We still have time. Thank God for his grace and his new mercy that he still gives us another chance. So it's okay if you didn't do your budget yet. It is okay, but let me know. No, you didn't do your budget. It's okay. Listen, it's okay. Again, this is a safe space. We are all going to get it together. I'm going to sit down tomorrow with the hubby and do it tomorrow. Okay, friend. I'm going to message you like, did you do your budget? Yep. Sit down with your husband tomorrow. And it's okay. Again, personal finance is getting on a budget. You kind of got to find your routine. You kind of got to figure out like, okay, when is a good time to talk about it? When is a good time? Because I know a lot of people, a lot of clients that I talk about, they don't want to face their numbers. They don't want to look at it. I've been in that place, living check to check. So again, you just got to figure out the right time. Maybe it's, maybe you get a glass of wine or something like that. When you wind down, you really could just, unwind, look at the budget, look at the numbers. So it's okay if you don't. Listen, I'm trying to think that I do but I'm really like, I feel like I have that type A personality, y'all. Like I've been did my budget for October. I just have to make sure all of the things are in place. But it's just like, I feel like I've been just budgeting so long that it's kind of just like second nature to me. And that's what I want for each and every one of you guys on here. And you will find a rhythm, and it will become second nature to you. And give yourself grace, friend. Give yourself grace. So truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here, liking the live. Hopefully we can get it to 10K, you guys. Hopefully we can get it to 10K. So that is good. Give yourself grace again. So let's see. Let's see the next question. I got a flash goal already, y'all. Oh my gosh, TikTok and the flash goal. What is they asking me? Oh, pin the flash goal. If you got hello new here. Oh, Miss Iris, thank you so much for being here, friend. Truly, truly appreciate you. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. Truly, truly appreciate you for being here. If you guys are new to my room, TikTok gave me a flash goal. And if you guys can help me reach the goal, it's three different people that can send a heart me. If you are new to my content and you are liking the content, if 3 different people can send a heart me, and that's just grabbing the heart at the top is 1 cent. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you. And love this. Definitely need to be here. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you are here, friend. Truly appreciate it. I'm glad that you're here. Super, super excited. I think I'm getting like a lot of new people in my room, and so super excited for everyone to be here. So I asked one question already, and I said, have you done your budget for October? Yes or no? Let me know, Miss Enos. Miss Enos, let me know if you've done your budget. Let me know. Have you done your budget for October? And it's okay if you didn't. It's okay if you didn't. Okay. This is a safe space that we talk about personal finances. We're going to pray over our finances. We're going to talk about all of the things. Again, if you can make sure that you are tapping the live, make sure you are sharing it out. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you did your budget. I'm sorry, I'm just reading the comments. We tried to budget, but it don't never work out right. Oh, friend, it does not work out right. So my question would be, so tell me where you're struggling with in reference to the budget. Like, what doesn't work out? Like, is it just you the line items in the budget, or do you give me a little bit more information, like what doesn't work out right when you try to budget? Because I know I got a lot of clients that tell me that all the time. Janine, I don't know where to start. It's overwhelming. People get frustrated. So thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate it. So let me know. Give me a little bit more information how it doesn't work out. And so I can help. I love to help. So let me ask another question. Bills outweigh the income, or maybe we just don't fully understand the concept. Okay, friend, bills outweigh the income. Okay. Now, you know what? I had just talked about that on my live. Thank you so much, T, for coming in the room. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Vic, for joining. Truly appreciate everyone for being. Thank you for getting the heart me. I think I got one more heart me until I get my goal. I just need one more heart me. If anyone, make sure that you get your engagement points, and I have 2, and I just need to reach one more. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining, friend. I have my little flower here. So Miss Enos, so I can break down the concept in reference to the budget for you, Steph. Thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate you for being here. So you it's a lot. I would have to really walk you through it, and I'm glad to do that. You always can message me. But what I would say is, if the bills, thank you so much for being the title gifter, if the bills outweigh the income, then I will look at your variable expenses, that expenses that can be changed a little bit, because I know your fixed expenses like your mortgage, your rent, if you have car notes or debts or any of that, that is edged in stone, and that can be changed. But the variable expenses, those are the categories that we will want to tweak a little bit, like your groceries, your eating out, all of that. That can tweak. So I would personally probably look at your budget and figure out, okay, well, this is the bills. These are the things we have to pay. I don't know the debt payments or anything like that. So let me know, message me, and I can really we always can jump on a call. I have links in my bio, and you can schedule like a one-on-one, just a free discovery call. And we could just go over things, but I would really have to look at it. Because if you just need to understand the concept, then I am here to just really explain it to you. So let me know. Hopefully that helped, friend. If you want to message me again privately, I always will help with the budget. But I know it could be like that when bills, that sounds awesome. Yes. I hope it does. And I get it all the time from a lot of people that, you may not understand the concept, and that's why I did my brand Gracefully Simplified, because I'm trying to break it down as simple as possible. So I know that, just personal finances can, again, be very overwhelming for a lot of people. So it's okay. You're in the right place, friend. And we give grace over here. Okay. We give grace. We do not judge. Okay. So it's okay if you didn't do the budget. So let's say, second question, do you feel like your money runs out too fast or stretches pretty well? Which one? I think I've asked this question before. What do you feel? Put in the chat. Do you feel like your money runs out too fast or stretches pretty well? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Do you feel like runs out too fast? I get it. It stretches pretty well. Oh, nice. Read. Oh, okay, good. So we got 2 different answers. It stretches pretty well, which is great. That's the goals. And it runs out too fast. I get it. I've been in both seasons, so I truly understand. Okay. So I'm just trying to, figure out what's going on in the room. Now, let me see. Next, question. What feels harder for you? What feels harder? Saying no to eating out or saying no to shopping? Let me know in the chat. Which one is harder for you to say no to? It's harder to say no to eating out, or is it harder to say no to shopping? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Eating out. Listen, your girl, I was about to say that. I was about to say eating out, man, oh man. But my teenagers, oh my God, eating out is so hard for us. I feel like I can say no. If you in the mall and they be like, oh, I was shopping because TikTok shop got me in a chokehold. Great. Wait, I gotta put that up there. Wait, y'all, I'm trying to use my wait, I'm gonna pin your comment. But wait, that's so funny because it got me in a chokehold too, friend. Y'all don't want to see how many things I got in my cart that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm on a budget, y'all, and I got too many items in my cart, and I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to actually spend. Shopping, I don't mind cooking. Listen, I get it, but the TikTok shop, dude, it got me in a chokehold as well, friend. So you are not alone. I haven't attempted TikTok shop yet. Listen, stay away. I'm telling you, anything that you would ever think that you want on here, anything like electronics, anything, it just has everything. I started buying my nails. I did a TikTok, I did a self-care on a budget, and I bought my nails on here, lashes, just anything that you would think of. The TikTok shop have it, and it has it for really good prices, and it just really, listen, it really will have you in a chokehold. So be careful. If you have it, I shop TikTok shop even before I started taking it seriously. So did I. So did I. My sons was like, "Oh, mom, I got this from the TikTok shop," and this. I'm like, "What?" And then I actually started seeing the stuff on here and seeing the prices, and I was just like, "Oh, hold up now, wait a minute now." And I started getting stuff, y'all, and I was like, "Oof, okay." Because I got a walking pad that's in my cart right now that I'm like, I have to get for my office. I see so many people walking on their walking pad and moving. I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna get. Then I want to get a tapper. I want to get all of the things, as being a content creator, lights and mics and all of that stuff. So it's just like it's a lot. So you definitely have to stay on a budget on this TikTok shop because you'd be really going over budget very quickly. Very quickly. So, okay. So, truly appreciate everyone. Make sure that we are continuing to tap out the live. If I can get one more heart me to reach my goal, let me know. If you guys came into the room and you guys grabbed the orange heart, thank you so much. But if you didn't, I would truly appreciate it. I only need one more heart me to reach my goal. So, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I will be back. Okay. Let me know. So this is my next question. What's one subscription you could cut, but you keep it anyway? Ooh, this is a good one. So what's that one subscription that you like, what? I need to cut that, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, thank you so much you got it on your backup. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. You got it on your backup. Thank you, girlfriend. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So let me know in the chat. What is one subscription? You're welcome, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I asked, what's one subscription you could cut, but you keep it anyway? YouTube. Oh, you have a subscription to YouTube. Oh, is that where you don't get any ads? Is that where you don't get any ads? Because I have YouTube and I watch it all the time, but I don't have a subscription to it. Or maybe is it like YouTube TV? I wonder if it's YouTube TV. I know, you guys, I had like HBO subscription and I cut it off because my kids don't even watch it. I was paying YouTube TV. Okay. Probably Netflix since we use Hulu the most. Oh, okay. So we are a Netflix. I use Netflix and we don't use Hulu. But even with Netflix, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even tell you the last time I looked at Netflix. Because you know what? Your girl be on TikTok when I get off, or I be on YouTube. So I don't even watch Netflix and I'm paying for it every month. So honestly, I really probably could cut off my Netflix, but I probably would just keep it just because I cut off my cable. I don't know if you guys put in the chat if you guys is it Adaman? Thank you so much for joining, friend. Hopefully I said your name right. Let me know in the chat who still has cable. Girl, TikTok take up a lot of our time. I know it really does. It really does. Because when I get off all the lives, I'm still scrolling. I'm still going to everybody's room, gifting and doing all of the things. So let me know in the chat, y'all, if y'all still have cable. Let Pluto and Tubi are free. Are they? Are they free? I thought is Tubi free? I thought it was your charge, but if it's not free, maybe I should go over there. I got rid of cable for YouTube TV, and so is Connect. Oh, listen, you are dropping gems. Thank you so much. Because I'm paying for Netflix and I never even use it. I got rid of cable too, y'all. I was paying probably like $150, maybe probably close to $200 for cable, and they wasn't even watching it. First of all, my kids play Fortnite all day, every day. And then get yourself a library card. They have all kinds of free services you can connect to. Okay, friend. I'm pinning this comment. Thank you so much. Are you new here? I can tell that you are new here. Thank you so much for being. I canceled cable and just upgraded our internet. That's exactly what I did. I had to upgrade. Yes, I'm new. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Truly, truly appreciate that. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finance with God in the center. I am a budget coach. I help busy moms get out of debt, save money, and get out of debt, save money, and build wealth with God in the center. So thank you so much for being here. I am going to take all of your tips. Do I have a library card? I think I do. Because I'm about to say, when I was studying for my test, I used to go to the library all the time. I don't know if I have a library card, but I got to think about it though. See, you are dropping gems. I love it. Love it. Love it. Because I think I'm paying like $20-something for Netflix because it went up. And I don't even watch it. So that's $20 that could be going to something else. So truly, truly, our library has all kinds of free services. You also get library cards for countries and others. Oh, nice. And you don't have to live in them. Ooh, that is so nice. Thank you so much, friend. Like that is so, I am really going to look into that. Because again, these are ways, these small tweaks, these small habits of, canceling, look up, collect library cards. I surely will, friend. I am telling you, I am going to look it up. I'm definitely going to do it. Because again, these small, tweaks that we make in our budget could be going over, the extra, subscriptions that we're not using. We could be putting it towards that. We could be putting it towards building our savings, building our emergency funds. So these are so, so good. I would never come on here and be saying I know it all. Freegal for free music too. Nice. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for following me. Truly appreciate it. See, I love it. I learn stuff on here. You guys learn stuff on here. Truly, truly appreciate you guys. Again, so we are going to be talking about budgets tonight, covering bills but can't save a dime. Truly, truly appreciate it. So before I start, I just want to pray. We're stacking our money in 2025. Yes. Yes, we are stacking our money in 2025. I love that, friend. Yes, and we are going to be walking into 2026 with some savings, getting on a budget, getting out of debt. I'm done with these crazy prices, aren't you? Absolutely, friend. Absolutely. I'm done with it too. Okay. Listen, absolutely. I'm done with it. In reference to groceries, I feel like groceries is my biggest thing where I have to, get on a budget. They can keep it. Yes, they can keep it. They can keep it. That's why I tell people all the time. We got it at home. Exactly. Listen, I say the same exact thing, especially in 2025, where things are just constantly getting expensive. I tell people all the time, I feel like, you see the Afterpays and the Klarna for everything, for groceries, for everything. I tell people, stay away from the Afterpays. If you can't pay it with cash, then you can't get it. There is no need for us to be afterpaying our groceries. And if there is, then we need to talk about your budget. We need to build some things up so we won't be using Fetch. Yes. And yes, Flip apps will save you a lot. I use Fetch Rewards all the time. I'm telling you, every time I get a receipt, I use that all the time. Scan those receipts, coupons instead of Afterpay. Exactly. Listen, exactly. Now I tried the coupon, y'all. I really tried the coupon. It's a little too much. I feel like it's a little too much for. I mean, I try to as much as I can, but I do like Fetch Rewards, and I use that all the time. Definitely, definitely, definitely. But sometimes with the coupon, and you see people at the register, and they get their receipts down to zero. I'll be like, oh my God, I wish I could do that. I'm cashing out my rewards for Amazon gift certificates for free Christmas this year. Yes, I was thinking about the same thing. I've been holding on to my points as well, and I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, I'm gonna get some gift cards. Yep, and that's a great way. And you know what? Somebody had asked me yesterday. I cashed out almost $500 so far. What did you? Oh my gosh, I'm pinning that. What? That is great. That is great. Coins out receiving. Listen, that is great. Thank you so much for joining, Mac Rose. I almost swiped out of the live when you said no Afterpay, but I'm gonna stay because I need friend. No, don't swipe out the live because I said no Afterpay. Mackie Rose, thank you so much for joining. No, no, no. Listen, it's okay. I'm saying it's okay if you might have to use Afterpay, right? But we want to get it to where you don't have to use it. No judgment here. No judgment here. It's okay. I'm going, you have to meet people where they are. There's so many things that, in reference to personal finances that, your budgets and all of that. So, again, I know that Afterpay is needed for some people sometimes because you just don't have the money, but we want to get there. We are going to get it where we're going to get the budget together, and then you don't have to use your Afterpay, but it's okay if you do, right? Don't swipe out, friend. Don't swipe out. Definitely, definitely, definitely. We gonna get it together. We're gonna get your budget together. And again, this is a safe space because again, when we not only do I talk about practical tips, but I also talk about inviting God into your finances. That gives room for God to show up for you in a way when your numbers are not adding up, when you have more bills than money. Invite God into your finances because He is going to show up for you. He has showed out for me in many, many, many ways. And I just want to encourage you right now, friend, that even if you are, using the Afterpay or whatever the situation may be, there's no judgment because God still provides. God loves the abundance for us. I've been stretching ground beef recipes with red lentils. It has protein and fiber and it's cheap. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Abundance is all around me. Please show me the way, Lord. Yes, 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 yes. I say that all the time. Yes, 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 yes. So you know what? I think that this would be a great way for me to go into I just want to pray over our budgets really quick, and then I'm gonna go into the budget breakdown that I have. So we are going to invite God into our finances and we can pray over our budgets. And we can say this short prayer. Father God, I lift every woman in this live tonight, oh God. You see her paycheck, you see her bills, you see her responsibilities. You see her heart, Lord. I ask that you bless her budget, give her wisdom to stretch what she has, peace when she feels pressure, and discipline to manage her money well. Show her creative ways to save, pay off debt, and even bring in extra income. Remove the spirit of lack, replace it with abundance and clarity. And we thank you for being our provider, Jehovah Jireh. In Jesus' name, amen. So just truly inviting God into our finances. This is a safe space, knowing that, even if you have more bills than money, that God will meet you in your need. Lord, lay abundance upon these ladies. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. And I just truly appreciate everyone for being here, tapping out the live, sharing it out. Truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. And we can tap, 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 and get this live up to 10K likes. Can we get it out? Can we tap, tap, tap the screen? Can we tap, tap, tap the screen? It's truly appreciated. Thank you so much. So let's just get practical, you guys. Since we invited God into our finances, we're going to get practical. So let's think about finding help if anyone needs. Let me say, Lord, finding help if anyone needs with bills. That's a lot of resources there to help. There are a lot of resources that I think sometimes we kind of like, we don't want to tell people that we need help, and we kind of have a lot of shame when it comes down to our personal finances. So I think it's kind of like a taboo subject that nobody wants to admit that they're really struggling. You know what I mean? We have so many people, you look at social media, you look at these lavish lifestyles, and you think that people have it all together, but people are really struggling behind the scenes, living paycheck to paycheck. And I think sometimes people think, oh, when I make more money, I'll be better with my budget. But sometimes God is saying we need to be good stewards of what he has given us already. We have to tell each other and encourage each other. Exactly. We do have to tell each other. But I feel like when it comes down to personal finances, people don't want to be judged. People don't want to admit that they are drowning in debt. People don't want to admit that they don't have a savings. So you have to create a safe space for people to be vulnerable, because personal finance is a vulnerable moment for a lot of people. We all are living similar lives. We are. And that's why, my page, and I talk about it. I'm like, because I have so many messages from so many people like, oh my gosh, I've been struggling. I've been, oh my God, I seen your page. I've really been struggling with debt. That's why I get on here every, during the week to encourage, because it's hard, dealing with finances, trying to get out of debt, trying to save money. It is hard. And you kind of just want to be able to, be around people. I'm so grateful for all of the ideas from TikTok. So am I. I'm surprised about all of the, the community and all the ideas and everything from TikTok. So I truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you so much for joining, friend. So let's talk about a mock budget, you guys, really quick. So I'm going to talk about a budget where there's a great community on here. I met so many amazing people, you guys, so many amazing people on this platform. And I'm just like, they're like, oh my God, we need the budgeting advice. So many people, I've done like financial workshops at my church and all of that. And every time people say, they're like, oh my God, we need budgeting advice. So I definitely know that this is a space. Bella, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate you for being here. We are talking about all things personal finances with God in the center. But yes, this community on TikTok, I would say I do absolutely love it. Definitely do. So let's just say, you guys, for Divine Balance, thank you so much, girlfriend, for being here. Thank you so much for getting your daily heart. Truly, truly appreciate it. So we are going to be talking about a mock budget, guys. So we're going to say, I'm going to give you a scenario where a mom brings home $2,000 for her pay period, right? So $2,000 for her pay period. Thank you so much for the roses. Truly, truly appreciate you. So let's say her mortgage is $1,100. Let's say her electric is $200. Her car note is $300. The car insurance is $150. The groceries are $300, and then the cell phone is $100. And the gas and transportation is $150, and then the subscriptions is $50. So her pay period for this month, and you know what I'm gonna get y'all too, which I feel like is so much needed. Like, I'm going to get a whiteboard. I'm working on it where I could be writing down these things and y'all can see it and exactly break down the budget. Bear with your girl, because I am going to be I'm going to start doing that in my lives. Brianna, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. So remember, you guys, so this mom, or this, woman, well, we'll say mom. So her budget, so she brings home 2,000. I just list out all of her. Thank you so much, Loretta, for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. All of the new people, we are talking about a mock budget right now. And I'm talking about a mom that brings home $2,000 for the pay period. I just list out all her bills. So all her bills equal up to 2,000 for exactly what she brings home. So the good news is, right, y'all, that all her bills are covered. And the good news is that she's not in the negative. But the bad news is she does not have any margin. So remember, I said that all her bills equal up to 2,000, and that's how much she makes. She makes 2,000 from her pay. So that's why I said this topic, covering bills but can't save. Let me remember to pay yourself first. Yes. So let me know in the chat, you guys, what is the first thing that you would cut if you had, even if it's $20, absolutely. If your bills were $2,000 and then that's how much you get paid, $2,000. What is the first thing so you said TV services, that's the first thing that you would cut. Okay. Let me know else in the chat. Because remember, she has rent, she has electric, she subscriptions, excuse me, y'all. She has a car note, she has car insurance, she has groceries, she has a cell phone. Her cell phone is $100. Her gas and transportation is $150, and subscriptions. Okay, so you say in subscriptions, look up budget recipes. Okay, budget recipes. Okay, so subscriptions. So the first thing you guys are saying is cut the subscriptions. The second thing, we probably can be cutting some of her groceries, calling around to try and find cheaper car insurance. There we go, friend. I love that. Absolutely. Because her car insurance is $150. So you're right. We can definitely cut her car insurance to see if she can get a cheaper quote. I love this, y'all. I love this, love this, love this. Yes, 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 yes. So these are the things that we definitely do. So if we trim cheaper phone service, absolutely yes, because her phone is $100, y'all. So our phone is $100. So if we use food pantry to stash that grocery bill and build up that emergency fund, yes, I'm telling you, you are just dropping gems. I love it. Love this, love this, love this. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. Truly, I love all of this. Yes, I ain't playing this year. I know that's right. Listen, we see you not playing. We see you not playing. We get it. We get it. But this is so true, though. You know what I mean? Like this will get you thinking about, like, okay, because this happens. Most people, they get to their budget. They only make 2,000. Their bills is 2,000. They're like, oh, But when you really start to think, like, okay, where can I cut? Okay, let me say, because if we trim $50 on her grocery, right? Because her groceries is 300, and do the meal planning, exactly like our friend said, do the meal planning. We probably could even cut. I had to dig in. Yes, yes. So even if we was to cut we probably could cut the groceries down to we probably can cut the groceries down to 200. So that's $100 that she already have margin. Because remember, her budget was 2,000 and her bills are 2,000. So if we cut the groceries down to 200, she got $100 margin. If we cut her cell phone bill down to I think we guys were saying Mint Mobile, because right now her cell phone bill is $100. So let's just say we cut it in half. That's 150 margin, right? If we cut the subscriptions, that's I think our farmers market has one bag of fresh veggies. Oh yeah, I love farmers market. The only thing that I don't like is that I feel like the fruit and everything go bad really fast. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. I like the farmer's market though, and you definitely get, but I feel like every time I get it, the fruit don't last that long. So maybe I need to freeze it or something like that. But I do like farmer's market, but I just feel like it just doesn't last. I can't fill our fridge with $20. I can fill our fridge with $20 of veg for a week. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Okay, that is good. So let me say, okay, so we pause the subscriptions, chop it up and freeze it. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I definitely I need to start going back to the farmers market for sure. I do like their food. So if we could be tapping out the live, you guys tapping out the live. Let me see where we are at. We are at 6K likes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate. Sorry, we cut the subscriptions. And then you know what else we can cut a little bit? Because her gas and transportation is $150, y'all. So if we was to cut $50 off of the transportation and her, maybe she can like carpool a little bit or really figure out where she going and she not spending that much gas. That's already like, I started washing my berries with splash of vinegar and soak it for 3 minutes and rinse. Yes, yes, yes. I watched another live. It lasts all week now. Yes. I watched another creator do her vegetables and she put like a splash of vinegar on there too. And I want to try it too as well. I'm going to try it and I'm going to let you know if it lasts all week, because that's the only thing I feel like the fruits, but it depends on the fruits for me. Because like when I buy grapes and bananas in my house, that goes, my kids watch. I mean, they eat it all. So it really does work. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm definitely going to do it. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. So y'all, if we was to cut all of these things, then she have over 250 a margin. Over 250 for just doing these small, line the container up with a paper towel too. Okay, I am going to do it, friend. I'm telling you, I am going to do it. So if she freed up a little bit of the transportation, the cell phone, the subscriptions, it would at least free her up over $250. So here is my next question, y'all. So now that we have freed up 250, what are you guys doing with that money? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Because all of our bills are paid. We got the groceries. We got everything together. Let me know what you're doing with the 250. Put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Emergency fund. Yes, 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 friend. Yes. I love it. Love it. Love it. Let me know what else, who else in the chat. What would you be doing with 250? And it may not seem like a lot, but I'm telling you, it adds up. So let me know in the chat. If 4 months is 1K. It sure is. It sure is. And I'm telling you, they say most Americans cannot even cover $1,000 of emergency. Okay. So let me know in the chat who else is in the room. Some in savings and 50 a month in an IRA. Love it, Loretta. Love that. Yes, 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 yes. Now, what about if she has some debt, y'all? What are you doing if she has some debt? What are you doing? Are you putting it all to savings? Are you putting some to debt? What are you doing? Let me know. Let me know. Anywhere you go, Google for a coupon. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, definitely. Google for a coupon. Yes. So let me know if she has some debt and she doesn't have an emergency fund. What are you going to do first? Are you going to pay off the debt? Or are you going to do the emergency fund? What are you going to do? Emergency fund first. That's the only way. I finally got the debt to stop. Oh, I have to pin this comment. Oh my gosh, friend. Absolutely. When I tell you, I get this question from my clients all the time. They say, Janine, what should I do? Should I pay off the debt first? I'm trying to save. I'm trying to pay off the debt, all of the things. The first thing, thanks, Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. I tell all of my clients, you need an emergency fund first, friend. You need a cushion between you and life. Because if you don't have that cushion, you will do the same thing. And finally, you will constantly go into debt if you don't have an emergency fund. So I love that. Thank you, Wide Eye Gemini. Thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. We are talking about personal finances with God in the center. Thank you so much for liking out the live, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, my friend is here. It's the co. I don't know. I'm trying to say this, and I was looking at this. Thank you so much for joining, friend. She could put 70 to 100 in debt and snowball and still put 100 in emergencies and 50 to IRA. Loretta, thank you. Oh, I love that. See, we are really thinking smart, you guys. Like, my name is Z. Thank you so much, Z. Because I'm like, I was trying to read the name and I'm like, wait a minute, am I saying it wrong? Hey, Z. Hey, girlfriend. I absolutely love your page. Love your stuff. Oh my God. Z, thank you so much for being here, friend. Truly, truly appreciate you. Because I'm like, wait a minute, the coconut shop. And I'm like, I know I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm so bad with names, y'all. Z. So I know when I see you, I'll be like, oh, that's my girl Z. So thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate it. So we are talking about tonight. We did a mock budget. Just to kind of fill you in and update you, we did a mock budget, and this is where a mom got paid $2,000, but all her bills equaled up to $2,000. So we were trying to figure out some things that we could move around, some things that we can adjust. So we got her $250 in margin. So the first thing I said is, what do you want to do with that money? If you had $250 on margin, so we had some great answers. I'm just gonna go back. Nisa, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. We had some great answers. Loretta, I'm just going to pin your answer because I just think that that is so smart that she can put 70 to 100 in debt and snowball it. She still can put 100 in emergency fund and 50 to IRA. I absolutely love it. Okay. Because we thank you so much for sharing out the live. Thank you so much, you guys. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Nisa. Thank you so much, friend. Oh my gosh, for sharing out the live. Thank you so much. That is an amazing answer. It really is, because it's like, man, you number one, we tackled our emergency fund, because I always tell people tell me, oh, thank you so much for joining the fan club. Truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. We are talking about a mock budget where a mom had $2,000, that's what she got paid, but all of her, thank you so much for the populars, friend. Truly, truly, I mean, you came in and showed out. Like, thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much for the follow, Veronica. Thank you so much for being here. For the populars, I truly, truly appreciate it. We were talking about, again, a mom had $2,000, that's what she got paid, and all her bills equaled up to $2,000. But we moved around some of her money, and we tweaked some things. So she had $250. Shirley, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you so much, Veronica, for liking the live. I truly appreciate everyone for being here. Let's see if we can get the live to 10K. Let's see if we can keep tapping on the screen. But we have got some really creative answers, you guys, on what we would do with the extra margin. Thank you so much for being the title gifter. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, friend. I truly, thank you so much. Jenny, hey girl, you don't have to be worried about losing a fragment. I want to make sure to answer. Oh, Transformer Elite Girl, my girl is here. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate every Shirley. Thank you so much for liking the live. So many people coming in the room. The new people are showing out. Nisa, thank you so much. Truly appreciate you guys. You guys just don't know. I really, truly appreciate everybody that's watching on the YT. Thank you so much for being here. But this is so great. Like, we have so many great, you're busy. You were there and then you're going. Yes. I'm sorry for not being, I had to jump in and out. I had coaching clients today. I'm here to learn. Okay, friend. Truly, truly appreciate you for being here. And again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. Sorry, I had to leave for a bit, but I'm back. Okay, Miss Enos, thank you so much for being back. So again, for all of the new people that are in the room, so we talked about a mock budget. We talked about a mom that had $2,000 for her. That's what she got paid. And then all her bills were $2,000. So what we did was we lessened her car insurance. We lessened her cell phone, her gas. We talked about ways that you can save, lessening your subscriptions, getting a cheaper cell phone plan. Also, we talked about how we can reduce her groceries and go to the farmer's market. There were so many good tips on here that people were putting in the chat. But all of the creative ways for us to get some margin in your budget, because the thing about it is when you budget, you think that, oh, okay, all of my bills are being paid and, I'm not in the negative. So yes, one thing, all your bills are being paid. That's good. And that you're not in the negative, that's also good. But the thing about it is that I tell my clients and I tell people, you have to have margin and you have to have a cushion between you and life. So we were talking about emergency fund, and a lot of people, Janine, 8K here. I'm here to tap out to 15K. Yes, 6 months. This saved. Oh, thank you so much. 6 months to save. Okay, you saved 6 months. And thank you so much for tapping out the live to 15K. Truly, truly appreciate it. So I feel like I get this question all the time, you guys, about like, Janine, what should I do? Should I pay off the debt first, or should I, build my emergency fund? And I always tell my clients, you need a cushion between you and life. You have to have an emergency fund. Have to have an emergency fund. Because if you do not, do you agree? We should have 6 months saved as a cushion. Yes, I do agree. I do. But some people, the thing about it is that I don't want to overwhelm a lot of people, is some people don't have any savings. So sometimes when I say, 6 months, they be like, I don't even have $1,000. So I really try to meet people where they are. If you are a good saver and you're able to save up to 6 months, yes, I do. But I also would say, do you have any debt? Because I would say, peel back the savings a little bit and pay off your debt, because we want to be debt free over here. Yes, realistically, not everyone can. Exactly. So that's what I said. So realistically, for me to tell my clients, you should have 6 months of savings, that's not realistic for a lot of people. Even $2,000 to $5,000 is not realistic. So you have to meet people where they are and really say, okay, if you don't have any savings, let's first try to work at trying to save $500, or let's first try to work at saving your first 1K. You know what I mean? And then let's work our way. That's not realistic for a lot of people. I know. They say, I think the statistics they say the average American cannot cover $1,000 emergency. And that's the average across, countries and states and stuff like that. So if the average American cannot save $1,000, for me to tell my clients to have 3 to 6 months, that's a lot for a lot of people, because a lot of people don't have margin in their budget. They're drowning in debt. So we have to start somewhere. We have to trying to get debt paid off. It's a slow and long process. It is. So that's why I say, it really just depends. Personal finances is personal. Debt is a killer. It is a killer. Listen, and we all are on it. I'm like, your girl is on a debt free. Every time I sit up there and I think about the amount of money that I'm paying towards this debt, I could be investing it. I could be, I could be going on trips, you guys. So I just be thinking about, listen, all of the things that I could be doing if I did not have to pay debt. But here's one of the things, though, and I always tell people, we didn't get into debt overnight, right? But here's one of the things. Your student loans. Oh my God. Listen, we not even going to talk, Nisa, we not even going to talk about student loans, girlfriend, because your girl, yeah, student loans. If I would have known what I know now, you guys, I'd be like, oh my God, it will be worth it. Yes, it will be worth it. But student loans, woo, that's just another animal in itself. I know people don't even like to look at their student loans. I know my mom is like, for her student loans, y'all, she'd be like, it's just going to die with me. She just feels like I would have done stuff differently if I knew better. Me and you both, girlfriend. I wish that I would have got a look. I wish that I would have known better about student loans too, because we grow up in a culture, right? That if you want to go to college, student loans was just a part. That's just what you do. Everybody just gets student loans. Like, there are so many other ways to go to college to get your education. I really didn't need to take out any. I just wanted to be on campus. Exactly. And listen, was you what? I don't know if you was like me, but when you was getting them little refund checks, and you couldn't tell me nothing. When I got my little refund check, y'all, I was in that mall spending it like, oh, I got my little refund checks, when I should have been giving it back to the government. Okay, that's like, we wasn't taught this. Everybody was so hyped with their little refund checks. Oh, I got a couple $1,000 pocketing it. Yes, okay. When I could have been giving it back, okay. I wish I would have been more knowledgeable about this when I was in college. Exactly. That's why I be telling people, y'all, that that it is, our jobs is as moms, and just as it's just women, and just even if you don't have any kids, to just educate the next generation. We thought we was in something. Yes, we was in some. Yes, listen, yesterday is going. Yes. And that's why I really, like, I tell my son, student loans is not an option. Okay. It's not an option over here. We're not doing those student loans at all. One of my sons are in the military, so he's getting his stuff paid from the military, and another one's in a trade school. So it's just like, I really wish that we were taught this. But again, we're not. But we definitely could be teaching our children's children, legacy for them. And, it's not an option for my daughter. Yes, I told my sons too. I said, listen, you can go to a community college and you can work, and I can help you pay for the community college. And then I tell people all the time, like, I've been in healthcare. You can get like a job at a hospital and have them help you pay for your tuition or your school. I work at a hospital. Well, I did work at a hospital. They used to give you $8,000 a year. A lot of people used to just get hired at the hospital so they can get their degree, and they used to stay there because they get $8,000 every year. And you can easily get a degree off of that. You know what I mean? You just had to make sure you maintain your grades and all of that. So it's like, shoot, let the job pay for your education. But again, it's like, oh, we got to go to these nice, prestige school. We got to live on campus. We have to do all of the things. And I would say that these, those are great things to have and to do, but let's do it in a way that we are not drowning in debt. Because man, I remember hearing this testimony, you guys, where it was an 80-year-old, Cindy, thank you so much for joining, friend. True. Oh, thank you so much for the heart me. It was an 80-year-old lady, y'all. She took out student loans, and she just paid the minimum. She was 80 years old. I think she took out like 40,000 or maybe 50,000. She ended up having $400,000 in student loans because she only paid the minimum. She never tackled the interest. So it was constantly, hey, friends, scooping up just stopping by to say hello. Thank you so much for the populars. Wait, yes. Lisa, yeah, Anissa, yes, I'm telling you, she never. Thank you so much, Cindy, for coming in. Truly, truly appreciate it. She only paid the minimum. That's it. So she never was tackling the interest, and the payments kept rising and rising. And she had $400,000 in student loan debt, and she was 80 years old, y'all. I was like, ooh, okay. So it's, a lot of us are not, we wasn't taught these things. And that's exactly why I started my page, to educate. Oh, thank you so much for the perfume, for being the title gifter. Thank you so much, y'all. I truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. So that's why I say, y'all, like, they say, what does they say? You perish for lack of knowledge. We perish for lack of knowledge, right? So it's so important for us to educate ourselves on financial literacy. I am thinking about doing maybe like a subscriber. I was thinking about doing trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the subscriber only type of thing, where we have the super fans and all of that. One of the books that I think is very important for anybody to read in reference to financial literacy is The Psychology of Money. that is a very good book. I would recommend a lot of people to read it. So, not only to really just, learn about the budgeting tips that I provide, but also educating ourselves as much as we can, in reference to our personal finances. I want to read that. Yes, 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 yes. I'm definitely going to think about like doing it, and maybe thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. I truly, Ian, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for everybody being here. So again, we talking about all things personal finances with God in the center. I truly appreciate everybody for being here. But again, yeah, like with the student loans, you just don't never know. You just don't know what you don't know. You know what I mean? But again, it is so important to educate ourselves, to read, to really understand, about saving money. Also, especially for our kids, I also talk about like a 529. If any of you guys know what that is, that's like a savings funds for college. So there are just so many different. I want to find more about the psychologies of spending, because I need to know what makes folks spend. So you know what? That's very good. A lot of the things, when I was doing my research, my mom just recommended The Psychology of Money too. She's reading it and she's saying it's good. Claire, thank you so much for being here. Yes, The Psychology of Money, because I'm telling you, one of the things that we don't think about is how we grew up. Like, how did you see your parents handling money? Because even though we might not think that really affects us, it does. Being a live host relies of people spending to monetize on your platform. Being a lot of realizes of people spending to monetize on your platform. Yes. Who's the author? You know what? I'm trying to think about who's a Scorpio. I'm trying to think, you know what? Let me see if I can research this really quick, y'all, about who's the author. Let me see really quick, because I really want to talk about it, because I was thinking about doing like, a subscribe only live. Girl, I'm typing it wrong, half sleep. Sorry. It's okay. It is okay. I get it. I know it's late on the East Coast. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. The Psychology of Money is by Morgan, and last name is spelled Housel. Housel? I'm saying that right. Morgan, Morgan. Last name is spelled Housel. What time is it where you at? Girl, it's late. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock at night. Thank you. You welcome, Scorpio. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for joining. You welcome. And let me know, friend, same time here. Oh, yeah. So we on the East Coast. So yeah, listen, I know it's late. Girlfriend. Listen, I know it's so late. So Scorpio, let me know if you read that book. Let me know what you think about it. Yes, I'm definitely, because they say it's so many like habits, starting from childhood. Did you grow up in like a poverty mindset? Did you grow up feeling like did your parents, did you like lack, like did you grow up with your parents saying we don't have, because all of those things, sometimes when we grow up as adults, we don't realize that sometimes if you grew up and your parents said they don't have it, that you kind of as an adult hold on to everything that you have. Or it could be the total opposite, where your parents spend all the time, right, and they didn't have any type of savings, and all you knew is you seen your parents spend credit cards and all of the things, and then you don't know how to save, adding it to my cart. Okay, Scorpio. So let me know, friend. Let me know how it goes. I'm definitely going to read that book as well, because it's so important. But I got some other books, y'all. So I think we should start with that book and see how that goes. But I got like a whole list of books for you, definitely, for sure. But yeah, because you know what, we don't realize like how we grew up in the psychology of of how we think about money. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for being here, friend. Thank you so much for liking the live. And then you know what, a lot of things too. Also, thank you so much, Luna, for joining the fan club. My LYIA girls are here. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. And you know what else I wanted to say, you guys, was that sometimes, right, especially us as women, as moms, hey Janine, hey, especially as moms, sometimes you can do like the impulse buying when you're stressed out, in reference to maybe your kids. We have to address those core beliefs around money. Yes. So hello and happy Monday. We are talking about all things personal finance, and we're actually talking about the book, The Psychology of Money. Let me know if you guys have ever read that book. I'm really going to think about. Thank you so much for the popular friends. Thank you so much. We are just talking about the book, The Psychology of Money, and how we are just really going to think about like how we grew up in reference to our money and how that impacts us as an adult. What did you see? And the spending and all of that. And I also was talking about how we can impulse buy because maybe we feel self-conscious about ourselves, right? Or it just really can just, maybe you have anxiety and you're stressed about your kids, so you just want to spend your money. Maybe you just want to, you're stressed out about that relationship that you in because the guy is stressing you out, and my mom was an impulse spender. Yes, a lot of us are. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining. Listen, your girl, I used to spend all the time. Like, I am a single mom of 3, so I feel like I used to go overboard for my kids to kind of how do I want to say it, to really do more, like, so you won't really deal with like the parent, the other parent lack thereof. My parents are so frugal. That is so great. I remember her saying she wanted to give me the most because she didn't get it. Yes. I'm telling you, like, and I tell people all the time that your money, like when people have money issues, it's a symptom of something else going on. Money is just a symptom of it. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining again, friend. You know what I mean? Like, there are deeper rooted issues going on that money is just a symptom of it. And again, it really just depends on how you grew up, all of the things. So I really think that The Psychology of Money, that book, will be really good, because we all do, overcompensating for a different parent, or maybe you spend out of loneliness, or maybe you spend out of because you don't you're stressed out at your job, or whatever the things there could be. So this is my first post-divorce Christmas, and I have to keep reminding myself that they don't need much. Claire, listen, let me tell you something, friend. I was divorced, and I truly understand you. When I tell you I do, I try to overcompensate for my kids because of the divorce. You feel so much shame. You feel like, oh my God, the family and the kids and all of the things. But I'm telling you, those kids are resilient. My kids were young at the time when I got my divorce. And at the end of the day, I remember me swiping my credit cards, doing all that, doing so much so I can just kind of make it seem like, our life is okay. But we really, really internally, I'm struggling because I had to go. Thank you so much, Alan, for being here, friend. Oh, welcome in, Alan. Loved your live today, friend. Thank you so much for coming in. But Claire, I truly understand you, friend. Not in a good way. My mom buys lipstick at the dollar store only on the chemicals. Oh, I'm cracking up, friend. Oh my gosh, I'm just cracking up. You talking about not in a good way. She too frugal. Look, you want her to spend a little bit more, friend? Oh man, that is so super funny. I thank you so much for the gift, friend. Truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for the hand heart. I like at least his cover girl. Yes. I get it. Alan, welcome in. We are talking about all things personal finances. Thank you so much again, friend. Truly, truly appreciate it. We are talking about all things personal finances, and we're actually talking about the book, The Psychology of Money. And we were just talking about how, sometimes you can be an impulse buyer. Sometimes you can, that money. Ooh, thank you so much. Good evening, good evening, good evening, Alan. Thank you so much for being here. And again, we are talking about, just the psychology of money, how you can just spend, just to overcompensate for if you are in a hard season. You may be going through like, a divorce, or, spending a whole bunch of money on your kids. It's just so many things that can go on that we, swipe our card. Thank you so much, friend. I truly, truly appreciate all of the hand hearts. I truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for liking out the live, you guys. You guys have just made my night. You just don't even know. You guys have made my night. Truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. But again, yes, I think that, thank you so much for the perfume. For just, for us to really start to think about, like, how we can be better with our money. Hello, we have the same name, Melanie. Oh, we have the same name. Oh, we have the same name. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much, truly. Oh, I spell my name Janine. Oh, nice, friend. So you know what? A lot of people spell Janine with the I. I don't spell it with the I. Oh my God. I remember in high school, I met so many different Janines, and I always would meet a Janine and she would spell it with the I. And I'll be like, I'm the Janine without the I. She's the one with the I. That is so funny. Thank you so much for being here. Truly, truly appreciate everyone for being here. For everyone that is new, my name is Janine. I am a budget coach. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So I just truly appreciate everyone for being here, liking out the live, sharing it out. Yes, I went to school with someone that spelled it Janine. Yes, 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 yes. I feel like most people spell it with the I. I guess my mom would be a little different, so I guess so. But thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate everybody for reposting and everything. I truly appreciate it. But again, yeah, we were just talking about the psychology of money, how we can, be better with our budgets, just learning the things of triggering, like, overspending, overcompensating, just impulse buying, all of the things. But again, I want to just let everyone know here that we have to give ourselves grace as well. That listen, God gives us, my middle name is Nicole with the apostrophe in between the I and E. My mom wanted to be fancy. Oh man, I'm cracking up. Love that. Oh man. Oh man, that's so funny, Melanie. Love that, love that. But yes, I just wanted to just really encourage, all of us on here that again, personal finances is usually a symptom. Give yourself grace. Know that if you are struggling with your budget, if you are really trying to save, if you're trying to really get out of debt, just think about trying to be 1% better, right? If we all could just be 1% better with our budgets, with our finances, that those small changes will eventually turn into big ones. So give yourself grace. I know that getting on a budget, paying debt is long, and it's TJ Maxx be calling me. Yes. Listen, TJ Maxx listen, I get it. I like TJ Maxx too. And I really be trying, listen, hello, friend. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here. Truly, truly appreciate it. Listen, y'all, I live near an outlet and I live near a big mall, and I really have to stay out of it. Especially the outlets, because the outlets over here near my house, they got like Bath and Body Works, Ralph Lauren. They have like all of the things, and it's an outlet. And I'm like, Lord help me. I'm trying to pay off debt, so I really be trying to stay away from it. I really, really do. Same, I do too. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Thank you so much. So I really be like, okay, Janine, you trying to pay this debt off, trying to pay the debt off. So I really be trying to stay focused. Okay. So we all, trust me, I get it. I get it. I get it. But We got to give ourselves grace. We have to start somewhere and start small. Again, I have so many people telling me, like, I don't know where to start in reference to my budget. I don't know where to start in reference to my savings. I have, since there's so many new people here, I have a ton of free resources. You guys go check it out. If you go into my bio, you only can say certain words on here. Go there. I have a ton of resources. And you know what else that I have that was definitely good? So we had a scenario that we talked about earlier. And the mom had $2,000 and her bills were $2,000. I have a free guide that's 15 side hustles. So listen, if you got, it's a PDF. Thank you so much for the perfume, Lisa. Thank you so much. It's a PDF, y'all. Go check it out. I had somebody, thank you so much for being a title gifter. I had somebody actually download my side hustle while I was in a live. She downloaded it and she came back on a live like, Janine, I just downloaded your 15 side hustle. And she was like, now I see 3 side hustles that I can do. Because one of the things that I wanted to say for our example that we were talking about was we kind of lessen her groceries and her subscriptions. But what if we had a scenario where she couldn't lessen her subscriptions at all, right? Then I would say we're going to have to get a side hustle. We're going to have to really get a side hustle. And the guide that I have is free. It's 15. I think it's 15 or maybe a little more different side hustles. Now I know everybody knows about the Instacart and the DoorDash and all of that, but it's other side hustles. You just downloaded Scorpio. Oh yes. So let me know what you think about it, friend, because it's really good ones in there. Like I really took my time to really think about ones that it takes MOS for today. What is this? What you mean, Lisa? It takes MSOI for today? What do you mean by that? Scorpio, let me know. Thank you so much for joining. But yes, it's different, because we gotta think creative of how we can, have some okay, sure, yes. Because I feel like, people will download the stuff and I don't ever get no feedback. Like, is it good? Is it not good? Did you like it? Did you not like it? So let me know. But again, it has some really good side hustles, multiple streams of income to make it these days. Oh, look, Lisa, I didn't know the slang friend. Listen, I don't be knowing all of the acronyms. I'm like, what does that mean? Multiple streams of income. I'm cracking up. I never even knew what that means. So now I know when I see it. But yeah, so and again, sometimes your budget may be tight and you may have you may have cut all of the things that you can cut out and you still have more bills than money. So when that scenario comes into play, then we got to pick up a side hustle. But again, I really feel like you should use the talents that God has given you to maximize your money. So prime example, let's say you're a teacher. If you did tutoring on the side, you're going to get more money to tutor than you would do to Instacart or to Uber. You know what I mean? So let's say you're an artist and you paint. You may get more money doing like freelance work, than just going out to Ubering or, door dashing. So I really think that we should really be strategic and really think of the skills that we already have that we can maximize so that we really can bring in more income in reference to like side hustling. So yes, let me know. Like virtual assistant, that was a good one that I think I put on here. Like you can be a virtual assistant if you already have like clerical skills and you know how to set people's, also, what I would say too for everybody, for people that are content creators, you could be a content creator for a different brand or a different company. You know what I mean? You can go on Fiverr and say, you're a content creator, that you have so many followers and you know how to do all of the the posts. That's another way to use your skills, because you already are probably creating content for yourself already. Why not just get paid for it? My friend, a single mom, she paid off her credit cards with Instacart. Oh, listen, I'm telling you right now, I tell people all the time, do not sleep on Instacart. Do you know how many times Instacart has saved me? What? Your girl, I remember one time, never forget it, y'all. Was it Instacart or what? No. So I used to do Instacart and I used to do Lyft and Uber. Now I got stories for days, y'all, for Lyft and Uber. Stories for days, y'all. I remember one time, I think I Lyft, and it was during the holiday, and I think it was raining at the time. Your girl made $250 in 20 minutes. I think I dropped somebody off. It was a holiday though. I forgot if it was Christmas or not. $250 in 20 minutes, and it was raining. So listen, you got to be strategic. There's money to be made, definitely. And Instacart, I like Instacart where I live, because if you in a little like bougier area, they tip really good. So I made, like, my girlfriend now, she Instacart, and I think she does it for like 4 or 5 hours, and she get like $250 to $300 a day just doing Instacart. So these are ways for us to think about, how can we get out of debt? How can we build our emergency fund? How can we be paying off some credit cards? So these are just ways that we can think about it, and just be strategic with our money, because we want to be debt free over here. Okay. We want to be debt free. We don't want to owe anybody. And it says, and we don't want to owe anybody. And that it says that in the word, in God's word, to say, "Oh, no man." It says it. So, yeah, so I definitely got a ton of free resources. Thank you so much for joining, everybody, for liking out the live. Truly appreciate it. The Sherry, thank you so much for joining, friend. So again, I just wanted to encourage, lender, not the borrower. Yes, 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 yes. Scorpio, absolutely. We are a lender, not the borrower. Absolutely. So Scorpio, you have been in my room a little bit, friend, and I see that you don't have a blue box or anything. Are you new to the TikTok streets? Let me know if you are new. Let me know. Because look, Jet, thank you so much for joining, because TikTok will be telling on you guys, tell on people. It's so funny. Let me know, friend, if you are new to these TikTok streets. But yes, truly appreciate everyone for being here. So yeah, I have a ton of resources, and not only do I haven't been here too long, it's okay, friend. It's okay. It's truly okay. And again, a lot of people are new, and there's so much to learn on this app. Truly so much to learn. But I'm so glad that you are here tonight. And again, make sure you let me know how the guide is. But again, I have more than just the we almost at 15K, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tapping out the live. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Hopefully we can get this to 15K. But yeah, not only do I have a 15 side hustle, I have a debt planner where you can write out all your debt, and it's a more organized way for you to write out your debt. I also have a 7-day guide for you to invite God into your finances. It has prayers on there. It has actionable steps. I absolutely love the guide. It's Faith Over Finances. Go in my bio and check it out. I absolutely love it. But if you want more personalized help in reference to your budget, if you want a strategy on how you pay off debt, if you want somebody to walk alongside you, I also do one-on-one coaching. You can also click these links on the side and you can message me. I do one-on-one coaching as well. I have some Excel spreadsheets that I am working on that you guys are going to absolutely love. You're going to love it. So truly appreciate everyone for being here. But I just wanted to encourage everyone tonight to say that, budgeting is not about perfection. It's about progress. When you budget with faith, you will prosper with grace. Give yourself grace. Know that, a budget is not a like set it and forget it type of thing. If you're confused about your budget, if you want a more personalized plan, if you're really trying to get your finances together for 2026, you're trying to get an emergency fund, all of the things, hit your girl up. I am here to help. I have a ton of resources. We can get you on a plan to get your personal finances together. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you so much, Ray, for joining. Thank you so much for joining, friend. We talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So again, you guys, covering bills when you can't save a dime. And, a lot of us have been there. And again, we have to educate ourselves. Again, if it's maybe us doing, side hustling or, really trying to look at your numbers. So it's so many things that you can do in reference to your budget. I want everybody to stay encouraged. I usually have some affirmations, you guys, and I don't even have, let me see. I'm so big on affirmations, y'all. Allie, thank you so much for joining, friend. Thank you so much for entering the live. I usually have affirmations, you guys, and I don't even have none today. I usually do, y'all. I don't even have none. I'm so upset because I was gonna tell you guys some affirmations. Maybe I could think about, let me see. Hold on. Let me see some affirmations that I want you guys. Thank you so much, Kinder Teach Mom. Thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly appreciate you. Sorry, I can't, some of them names, when you see the names on the screen, you can't even read it, y'all. But I want to leave you guys with some affirmations, okay, that we could say about over our money, over our finances this week. Thank you so much for being a title giver. Thank you so much for liking the live. So these are 3 affirmations that we could say over our money this week. Number 1, I am disciplined with my money. Okay. I am disciplined with my money. 2, God is multiplying my resources. Know that God is going to multiply your resources. Even if you don't have any margin, even if if you're living check to check, know that God is going to come in and he is going to provide it. He is going to multiply what you have. And 3, debt does not define me. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this affirmation. I want each and every one to know that debt does not define you. Freedom is my portion. Debt does not define you. You are not less than a person just because you have debt, or even if you're living check to check or any other things. Know that God loves you. I love you. And that does not define you. Okay. So all of the things, I hope that this live was truly inspirational, or I hope that you guys learned some things. I always try to come on here with practical tips, practical things that we can do in reference to our finances, to educate us as much as possible. So let me know if you guys have any more questions. I know it's late here on the East Coast. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. I will be live Wednesdays. It's Wednesday are our Saving with Grace Wednesday, and we're going to talk about all things savings, getting an emergency fund, trying to start a savings for our kids, a 529 plan. We talk about all the things, sinking funds, how we can start to save for the upcoming holidays. So we are not swiping our credit cards, you guys. So you guys want to make sure you come back on Wednesday, Saving with Grace, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you so much for liking the live, for sharing it out. Also, invite another mom. If you guys are coming Wednesday, invite another mom that needs help with her budget, needs help with savings. Good night. Thank you. You welcome, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here and engaging. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. But yes, make sure that you invite it, you share it out so another mom can get help with her budget, with savings. Because again, my run, we are a safe space over here. We talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. No judgment. This is a judge-free zone. Okay. So if anybody doesn't have any more questions for me, I truly appreciate again everyone for being here. And I want you to remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. I love you guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday. See ya.